wanted to get my hands on one of these for a long time. You see what it is? It's a Kriss Vector. I'm just gonna talk about this thing. Got a lot of picker up space on top. Came with this, it takes Glock mags. This is the 9mm version. This is just one of those guns that's just fun to shoot. We got out of the box a little bit earlier today, brought out here to the range, started shooting it. The selector on here is ambi, either side. This is just run-of-the-mill furniture that's on this thing, but man, this is just very, very fun. We're gonna do a lot of different tests with this. Obviously, this is a 16.5-inch barrel, so it's legal. But we're gonna have this thing out. We're gonna do some tests. We're gonna test some speeds on it. We're gonna test the accuracy. We'll probably bring the ballistic gel out. We'll do some tests with the ballistic gel, you know, with this, because this is chambered at 9mm versus some regular pistols. Probably take this thing out to 100 yards and stretch it out and see what it can do from there too. Again, this is just, man, it's got a fun factor of 1 million, which is why I wanted to get it. Been wanting to get this thing for a long, long time. If you're a gamer, if you're a video gamer, you're more than familiar with the Kriss Vector. I'm actually gonna trade spots with Jake here in a second, and Jake hadn't got a chance to shoot it yet, and let him run some rounds through it as well. What you think about that, Jake?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Give you guys a better close-up. Came with the carrying case. I'll just go from front to back. This is actually a shroud over the barrel. It's not a suppressor. It did get a little warm while we were shooting it, but not too warm where you couldn't hold it. Came with this magazine, 40 rounds. This is a Glock mag. Here's the charging handle, bolt release, mag drop. This came with these flip-up sights on top. It's a long Picatinny rail where you can put a flashlight or magnifier. The trigger, it's a pretty good trigger right out of the box. It's got ambient controls on both sides. I'll flip it over in a second, show you guys from the other side. Typical AR-15 style furniture on the stock. Flip it over so you guys can get a look at it from the other side. This is your ejection port right here. And you can see again, here's the selector on the other side. All right, we switched over. I'll let Jake grab it. So this is a review. I do want to point out the mitigation recoil system on this thing is flawless, as Jake is about to find out. The trigger right out of the box, love the trigger. Really good trigger right out of the box. And it was a little front heavy to me, but not terrible, not too bad. And all in all, yeah, I mean, it's beautiful. Go ahead, Jake. Let me see. This is Jake's first shot. Let me know what you think about that trigger too, man. Trigger.
It's crisp, a little stiff, but it's crisp for a bullpup design. Not bad at all. So,
first shots, what are your thoughts? Do you need to grab one, or do we need to leave it on the shelf?
You're gonna make me spend $1,500.
All right, take some more shots with it, man. No recoil. I mean, as you guys saw just by Jake shooting that, man, what do you think about the recoil on that thing?
I mean,
none.
I think we empty. We're empty. No recoil.
No recoil. There's definitely no recoil when it's empty. All right, let's put a couple more rounds in. Loaded up a couple more rounds on this thing. Jake's gonna shoot it some more and talk about the recoil. Go ahead, Jake. Outside of its unique futuristic look and sleek design, the patented Kriss Super V recoil mitigation system allows the recoil to be directed downward instead of backward toward the shooter. This design feature greatly reduces the amount of felt recoil the shooter experiences while handling this weapon. All right, so now you put a couple more rounds, so what you think about that trigger, man?
It's growing on me. I like the trigger. It's not bad at all. Like I said, for a bullpup, it's crisp. a little stiff, but it's crisp. It's not real sloppy.
Yeah, I agree. So we just wanted to get this thing out today, get a couple of rounds put on it. Definitely going to be doing a lot more videos with this in the near future. A lot of comparison videos. I want to get some speeds out of this thing on the chrono, since you got the longer barrel with the 9mm. Jake, why don't you just dump a couple more rounds out of it, man? All right, so all in all, we buying one or not? Cop it or drop it?
Don't make me do it, man.
Yeah.
Don't make me do it.
Cop it? So you copping it, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna just take this back
Yeah.
home with me.
Well, you can't have mine, man.
Yeah, well, good luck. You gonna have to check this.
All right, Junior.